The baby begins to cry.
Hush, hush now, it's okay, go to sleep. Please, it's soon for you to be hungry. Daddy's calling for dinner. I mustn't go to the stable now. You can only get me. Nothing's wrong. They'll come at noon and have dinner with us.
Ellen keeps on looking at the clock, waiting for Paul. Wait.
The worst wind yet. I had to light the lantern in the tool shed too.
I'm in the right. I won't give in. For his sake too. I won't. I'm afraid, Paul. I can't stand it any longer. She cries all the time. You will go, Paul. Say you will. We aren't really living here. Not really living.
I told you this morning, Ellen. We keep on the right, where we are. At least I do. It's yourself you're thinking about, not the baby.
Listen, Paul. I'm thinking of all of us. You too. Look at the sky. What's happening? Are you blind? Thistles and tumbleweeds. It's a desert. You won't have a straw this fall. You won't be able to feed a cow or a chicken. Please, Paul, say you'll go away.
Go where? Even as a desert, it's better than the sweeping out of your father's store and running his errands. That's all I've got ahead of me, if I do what you want.
Go.
All here? What's ahead of you here? At least we'll get enough to eat and wear what you're sweeping out his door. Look at it, you fool. Desert, the lamp lit at noon? You'll see it come back. There's good wheat in it yet. But in the meantime, year after year, can't you understand, Paul? We'll never get them back.
I can't go, Ellen, living off your people, Charity. Stop and think of it. This is where I belong. I can't do anything else.
Charity, and this is what you call independence? Borrowed money you can't even pay the interest on, seed from the government, grocery bills, doctor bills.
We'll have crops again, good crops. The land will come back. It's worth waiting for.
And while we're waiting, Paul, think of me and her. It's not fair. We have our lives too, to live.
And you think going to your home, to your family, taking your husband with you?
I don't care. Anything would be better than this. Look at the air he's breathing.
Look at there.
For her sake, Paul, what's ahead of him here? Even if you do get crops.
As much as in the town, growing up a pauper, you're the one who wants to go. It's not for her sake. You think of that in the town. You'd better have a better time in. Not too much work, more clothes.
Maybe. I'm young still. I like pretty things. Go on. Dinner's getting cold. Don't sit and stare at me. I've said it all.
I was a poor man when you married me. You said you didn't mind. Farming's never been easy and never will be.
I wouldn't mind the work or the stooping if there was something to look forward to. It's the hopelessness, going on, watching the land blow away.
The land's all right. The dry years won't last forever.
But it's not just dry years, Paul. Will you ever see? It's the land itself, the soil. You plowed and harrowed it until there's not a root or fiber left to hold it down. That's why the soil drifts. That's why in a year or two, there will be nothing left but the bare clay. If in the first place you farmers are taking care of your land, if you hadn't been so greedy for meat every year, I want to help you, Paul. That's why I won't sit quiet while you go on wasting your life. You're only 30. You owe it to yourself as well as to me. Do you ever think what my life was? 2 rooms to live in, once a month to town, and nothing to spend when I get there. I'm still young. I wasn't brought up this way.
You're a farmer's wife now. It doesn't matter what you used to be or how you were brought up. You get enough to eat and wear. Just now, that's all I can do. I'm not to blame. We've been dried out for years.
enough to eat, enough salt pork, enough potatoes and eggs, and look. And how about your shoes? When they're completely gone, I suppose you'll tell me I can go barefoot. I'm a farmer's wife. That is not your fault you dried out.
And what about these? Cowhide, hard as boards. But my feet are so calloused, I don't even feel them anymore. If I stay, we'll only keep it on all afternoon. Wait till tomorrow. We'll talk things over when the wind goes down.
Ellen is depressed because her husband Paul refuses to move even though they are all going hungry. The storm stops and Ellen runs away with her baby while Paul is still working on the farm. Ellen runs away because she needs Paul to see how she and the baby are needlessly suffering because of his dreams.